Good evening and welcome to the Ontario Junior Lacrosse League Futures Division on JVI Sports Network and on the OJLL Network. Alan Corgan with you from the track in Oakville tonight. We have an important West Division battle between the Kitchener-Waterloo Braves and the Brampton Excelsiors. Both teams looking for their first win of this Futures Division. Both teams coming off losses to the Oakville Buzz. A close game for Brampton, 6-5, but Kitchener-Waterloo will get blown a little bit, 16-4. So let's see what happens here tonight. As both teams getting their sticks tapping on the boards, trying to get each other going. And the Excelsiors win the opening draw. Pulling the stick, and it'll be Kitchener ball. Brought up. Floor with the captain. They pass it back to Brennan. Brennan drops it off for Dalpy. Gets it over. Got 13 on the shot clock. Trying to get something on. They pass it back for Dalpy. Having a little bit of trouble with it there as he's battling with Adamson. And a steal by Brampton. They'll bring it up the floor as the shot clock was expiring. Racing up the floor for it is number 6, Thomas Ederlin. He'll pass it back to Phoenix Pullen, and he'll go off at a change. Pullen gets it down low. Number 12, and he gets it back to Riley Ford. Drops it off to 11 on the shot clock. Back to Pullen. Pullen has it. Shot clock winding down. Gets it passing. Here's a nice move. Shoots and scores! Great move, and Eric Acton puts the game's first goal into the back of the cage. Just 58 seconds in. And Excelsiors grab a 1-0 lead. Here's a look at it on the replay. Nice pass in low to Pullen. Makes a move around the defender, and then we'll do the sidewinder into the back of the net. Pass to nice starting goalie for Kitchener-Waterloo, Marcus Madill. At the other end, it's Connor O'Toole getting the call for the Excelsiors. Back to center floor for the face of another win for Brampton. That's so. Got a violation there against the Excelsiors, and it'll be Kitchener-Waterloo ball trying to tie. That was Logan Donnelly with the infraction, and he had the opening, and he had the face-off win as well. That's Brennan getting it over for Josh Rosa. Rosa, the pass in tight, but nobody there to get it. Rebound goes to Kyler Francis. He gets knocked down, a couple of hacks and whacks to him. Francis loses the ball, gets it back. 12 on the shot clock. Francis rushing in. Pass back to the point, a little too far, and it's going to be a back-over violation against Kitchener-Waterloo, and it'll be Brampton ball. Minute 26 into this one. Picked up by Darcy Thompson. He'll start to play. Gets it back for Pullen, the goal scorer. Working around. Hector's Acton had the goal. Pullen had the assist. Pullen trying to get on the board himself. Pullen working it tight. Feeds it over. 15 on the shot clock. Pass down low. There's a pass out front, but it misses. Number 20, Ty Scott. All the way back with only 8 on the shot clock. It's Pullen. Down low, you hear the tap of the goalie. They got to shoot high, only 2 in the shot clock, and he'll just give it away in a shot clock violation against Brampton as we're 2 minutes into this one. A 1-0 Excelsiors lead as they look for their first win of the Futures Tournament. Pass to a streaking Josh Rosa coming off the bench. Rosa makes a move, cuts into worst crease, makes the dive, and he steps in the crease. A crease violation, but he had a good chance there to tie it, but he couldn't beat the goalie O'Toole. Up the other way for Brampton, it's number 10, Mark Van Scheppen. He'll bounce it off to Brett Vince. Vince, the player coming out the bench, that's number 20, Ty Scott. Scott getting it down for Acton. Over to Logan Donnelly. Donnelly takes a shot and a nice save by Madill, and he'll get it out of place. It'll be Brampton ball with a fresh 30 on the clock. Hope to get it back for Donnelly. Over to Ty Scott. Down low for Acton. Back for the shot, but it's off a body and high and wide. Rebound to Ty Scott, 18 on the shot clock. Right in front of the Kitchener-Waterloo bench. Scott is a streaking Brett Vince. Vince cuts towards the net, makes a move, tries to beat the goalie, but he steps in the crease, and a crease violation against the Excelsiors. Shots are 3-1 in favor of Brampton. We are just over 3 minutes into this one, as Brampton have carried the play for the most part with a couple of great chances, and they have the game's first goal. But here comes KW to try to answer. They're only down one shot to tie it. Working around. It's Rosa with it. It's a pass, and there's a chance now, but knocked down in front is Connor McManus. Battle for the ball. KW get it, but the shot clock winding down. One last chance, but just after the shot clock expires, a shot, so a violation against KW. Back the other way comes Brampton. There's a pass. Oh, and a collision there. Could have been a lot worse, but big battle right down in front of our broadcast position. Couple of Excelsiors, couple of Braves battling for it. Big battle there between number 12 and number 10. But now up with the ball, it's Byers. Will drop it back for Doxter. Doxter's a shot and a save by O'Toole. Off the stick. Great. The other way comes Brent. There's a pass. Nobody there. There's a shot and a save. A great save there by Medill off the stick of McClure. Now they're battling again for it. Right in front of the KW bench. Dante Bowen in there tight. Comes all the way back. And they'll reset the shot clock. Brent to get it near center court. Logan Donnelly. Up with it for Brampton. He'll drop it back to Acton. To the high slot for Scott. Here's a shot. And we have an infraction there, so no goal, and there'll be KW ball as the Excelsiors give up possession. Up the floor come KW. That's Josh Rosa with it. Rosa. A shot on goal and it's a save. So now with the ball, it's Adamson. Dropping it back. They'll work it around again. 15 on the shot clock for the Excelsiors. Off the bench. They hit the streaky man. There's a shot and it's well wide by Vince. Bounces back to Eric Ward. 5 on the shot clock. He comes in. There's a pass, but it doesn't work. Now a chance. And a save by Medill off the stick of Brett Vince as he tried to sneak one in before the end of the shot clock. 9:20 left in the opening period. Still a 1-0 Brampton lead. Now it's Brennan. Dropping it off for Rosa. Rosa working it around. Doxter. Doxter trying to spin around. Eamon Doxter trying to feed it back, but interception, but it's picked up by the captain. Rosa, there's a chance in front by Dalpy, but a save by O'Toole, and back comes Brampton. Rushing up the floor with it, it's McClure. McClure drops it back, and go off on a change. He'll give it to Logan Donnelly. Donnelly now sees a space. He breaks in, spins back, drops it off for Acton. They'll work it around. Here comes Scott coming. Scott with a great chance, but a save by Medill, and they picked up by KW and brought back up the floor with 8.5 to go here in the opening period. Still 1-0 for Brampton. Now it's Doxter. Doxter hits it around. Here's a chance. Scores! What a shot there. It's put in, and KW just like that tie the game at 1. There's another look at it. See the nice pass across the high slot. And their number 22, Caleb Brennan, with the shot that ties this one at 1 with 8:15 remaining in the opening period. Both teams now on the board. 6-4 the shots in favor of the Excelsiors. That'd be McManus and Donnelly to take the draw. McManus wins it ahead for Kitchener-Waterloo, gets it up for Josh Rosa. Rosa over for Bailey Rolfe. Rolfe ahead. Some nice passing there by KW. Double teamed is McManus, but he gets it back to Dalpy. Dane Dalpy breaking in. Getting hit. Oh, he tries behind the shoulder shot, but it goes over the goalie and wide. Now he's still battling for that loose ball behind the goal. Works it. They get it back to the high slot to McManus. Only 5 in the shot. Like he has to hurry. He'll win one on goal. It's well wide. And he'll just drop it off, and a shot clock violation against KW as we're nearing the halfway point of period number 1. And off that, we're going to have a penalty, a high sticking call against Brampton. It's going to be number 21, Dante Bowen. With the penalties of the first power play of this game, will go to the Kitchener-Waterloo Braves. as they've already tied it up. Let's see if they can get their first lead of the night. Work it back for Dalpy. Around for Rosa. Rosa gets it back for Doxeter. For Rosa. The Doxeter. There's a pass, but it doesn't work for McManus. McManus gets it. Over to Rosa. Rosa shoots. And O'Toole makes the save. Leads to the defender. There's a home run pass all the way ahead, a little too far over the head of Neil Adamson. He'll have to go into the boards. Takes a bump there from Doxeter. And he frees up the ball for Caden Brennan. Brennan. Head for Doxeter, and the forwards get back on the floor for Brampton. 7 minutes remaining in period number 1. 1-1 tie. Minute 13 to go in the Kitchener power play. Working around Rosa. Doxeter. Dalpy gets it back. Doxeter in the high slot. Rosa. Doxeter trying to get there. A bad pass, though. Picked up by Dalpy, though. On the shot, gets one off with 1 second remaining, but the goalie O'Toole makes the save. Now O'Toole headman it up the floor for McClure. I think McClure just trying to kill off some clock here. 45 remaining. Pass it back for Riley Ford. Ford's just going to leisurely give it to his defender. Pullen back for Ford. Down low for Scott. 30 seconds remaining on the KW power play. They'll throw it in a goal, and it hits the goalie, so they get a fresh 30 on the clock. What a good play there by Brampton. And they get it back, and they reset it, and they'll have time to just kill off the rest of this penalty. Some good work on the PK by the Excelsiors. Good thinking by this team. And they work it around. Shot clock, just a 8-second difference between the penalties, so Brampton has lots of time to kill it off. Now a chance, shorthanded, maybe for 40, shoots, and a great save by Medill. And the penalty is over, and Brampton kill it off. Now a big bounce, three Braves there all over number 4, Phoenix Pullen, and they'll get the ball up the floor. It's Ethan Fitton. Fitton will drop it off and go to the bench as Doxeter picks it up. Doxeter still has it, cuts towards the middle. Wines, fires, and a save by O'Toole. There's a rebound in front of the crease. And I'm going to say a crease violation there against KW, and it'll be Brampton ball. Let's bring it up the floor. Is Dante Bowen, the man that just came out of the penalty box. So he'll give it and go off on a change. Now it's Ty Scott playing it down low. They'll work it over for Eric Acton. Acton for Donnelly. Back for Ford. Ford with a shot. Pardon me, that's Scotty, but it's blocked by Fletcher. He gets it back. Down low, shoots, and oh! I think it hit the post. But he stepped in the crease, did Donnelly, and it's a crease violation against the Excelsiors. And back comes KW. As look at the forwards on the floor. Damon Doxeter gets the ball. They'll look to set something up with 15 on the shot clock. Gets the pass over. Brennan. They leave it there. Brennan will get the ball back up high. 5 on the shot clock. He has to hurry. Throws it on goal, but it's well wide. Rebound is there, but it's scooped up by the Brampton defenders, and they'll just let the time run out. And they'll start the play at the floor as the pass goes to Kyle Sterrett. 4:12 remaining opening period. 9-7 the shots in favor of the Excelsiors. Drops it off for Donnelly. He goes off to the bench. Does Sterrett. Donnelly. Back for Ford. Down low for Ty Scott. 15 in the shot clock. Gets it over for Pullen. Phoenix Pullen. Cuts in, trying to beat out the double coverage. Drops it back down low. There's a chance. Oh, what a great save there by Medill. As he robs Donnelly in tight. Big save by the KW netminder. 2:30 on the clock there over the Excelsiors. It's Pullen. Pullen has it. Down low for Ford. Oh, they're trying to get it down low for Thompson. Doesn't work. Now they work it around back. There's a shot by Scott. It bounces in on Medill, and he'll make the save. And there's a hit. As they crunch down number 15, Thompson. There's a rebound out front. Pullen fakes the first shot. Now he'll just slow it down and set something up as they'll get a new 30. It's Ford. High pass over to Donnelly. Donnelly working towards it. Takes a shot. Another save by Medill. Now Dilla wide open. Oh, Medill again gets the arm out to make a save. He's coming up huge right now for KW to keep this a 1-1 game. It's under 3 minutes remaining in the first period. Ball gets to the captain, Josh Rosa. Rosa drops it off for Doxeter. Over to Dalpy. Dalpy makes a move, cutting in, takes a shot, but it's off the blue paint and out of play, and it'll be Brampton ball with 2:41 to go. There's a long feed up ahead. It'll find its way to number 12, Eric Acton. Acton scoops it up, slows things down, waits for the forwards to get on. He'll drop it back for Scott. Working around for Vince. Brett Vince. Vince gets a pass, doesn't work. Bounces back to Eric Ward. Ward now. Deller's a chance. And a nice save again. They can't get it by Medill. 2:30 though for Brampton. Play it around. Here's a chance. There's a shot. Another save by Medill as he clogged up the 5-hole. Make that save off Scott. 2 minutes remaining in the opening period here on the JVI Sports Network and OJLL TV. This is the OJLL Futures Division. Kitchener-Waterloo versus Brampton. West Division showdown. Now it's Doxeter. 13 on the shot clock. To back the point. Try to work it around to get it. Doxeter now takes a shot. And O'Toole makes the save. Now they'll work it around. Brampton has a minute and a half to go. Beat ahead for Logan Donnelly. Donnelly waits for the forwards to get on the floor. Donnelly still has it. The passer, there's a shot and a goal! Riley Ford will finally find a crack in Medill's armor, and Brampton retakes the lead 2-1 with a minute 14 to go in the first. Here's a look at the replay. Ford takes the feed, puts that ball up high, and they'll sling one over the shoulder of Medill, and the Excelsiors grab the lead again. 2-1 here late in the first period. Back to center floor for the face-off. This time it's scooped up by Poland. Brampton will try to get another one here late in the first. Going over for 8 seconds, they do. Good job to hold it there by Ty Cardy, and he'll go off. Gets a hand from his teammates, and we got under a minute to go here. It's Scott. Down for Ford. Over for Acton. Eric Acton eating a shot clock. Acton trying to get the pass across, doesn't work. Might be a break here. Feed ahead for Dalby. Dalby makes a move, shoots, and a save by O'Toole on the breakaway. But a 7-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock with 30 seconds remaining in the first. It's Bowen for Thompson. Work it down low. Brampton still has it. Back for Donnelly. Donnelly. Ford. Back for Donnelly. Takes a shot and scores. What a sidewinder there by Logan Donnelly. Putting it by Medill, and it's a 3-1 Brampton lead here late in the first. See, look at the replay. Donnelly takes the feed. They'll just whip that wrister past Medill. No chance for the Kitchener goalie there. It's a 3-1 Excelsiors lead with just 12.3 remaining in period number one. You'll probably see the team who controls the faceoff call a timeout to get last possession. And maybe a late goal here in the first to, if it's KW, they'll try to get it within one. If it's Brampton, they'll try to extend their lead, give a little more confidence into the 3-minute break in between periods. And there's the faceoff. They're battling hard for it. It's picked up by Brampton. But they're going to get the ball back to KW. They're going to just play it. 5 seconds left. They're going to get a shot off, but they're going to hurry. They're going to take one long shot. Well wide of that, and the buzzer goes to end period one. After 15 minutes, Brampton 3, Kitchener-Waterloo 1. You're watching the OJLL Futures Division on the JVI Sports Network. Welcome back to the OJLL Futures Division on the JVI Sports Network and OJLL TV. It is brought to you by the Dairy Farmers of Ontario. Milk up. So it is 3-1 Brampton as we're about to begin the second period of play. A late goal to get them a 2-goal lead. Where we sit. Logan Donnelly with the third goal. So both teams come into this game 0-3, so looking for a win and some confidence here for their last game tomorrow morning they each play. The Kitchener-Waterloo will play Six Nations at 10:30. Brampton will play Burlington bright and early at 9 a.m. Off the opening draw, it's controlled by Bowen of Brampton. Trying to get over before the 8-second rule. He's doing a great job there to fight out the defender and gets it up the floor. He's going to stay in the play. Rushes in, there's a pass across, shoots! A great save there by Medill off the stick of Darcy Thompson, rushing in there. And back come the other way comes Kitchener-Waterloo, racing up the floor. It's Zane Dalpy. He'll fake the drum, takes a high whack there, and play continues. I think he was looking for a call there, didn't get it. Rosa. For Brennan. There's a shot up high, and O'Toole makes a save off of Damon Doxeter. Rebound to KW. They have a fresh 30 on the clock. They'll work it around again. Captain Rosa misses the pass. He's now in a battle with McClure down low for that ball, and it pops loose, and Brampton picks it up. They'll bring it up the floor. Nice pass, nice corral there by Rabinopoulos as he grabs the ball. Rabinopoulos will drop it off and leave it for Ty Scott Hill. Will go off for the forwards to get on the floor. Now it's Eric Acton. Acton. Now for Poland, they'll work it around now for the big man. Coming in low, it's Poland again, he gets knocked down, only one. The shot, takes a shot. It was actually active with the shot. He got a new shot clock, but KW picked it up off the save by Medill. Now it's Josh Rosa with it. It's KW trying to get within one here early in the second period. Working around for Dalpy. Trying to get it down low for McManus, doesn't work. And it'll be a violation against KW there, and it'll be Brampton ball. They'll bring it up the floor quickly. Pass goes to Thomas Ederlin. Ederlin has it. He'll go cross floor to Riley Ford. Ford. Down low for Acton. I mean, that's not Acton, that's Thompson with a shot. Number 15, a great save there by Medill. Now they're working ahead. Johannes, long feet up ahead, it works. Here goes Kitchener-Waterloo, shoots, scores! What a pass and what a finish by Zane Dalpy, and it's 3-2 within one or Kitchener-Waterloo. There's Johannes with the pass up ahead to Dalpy, and he gets in there and does a Superman dive and puts it by O'Toole. That's a 3-2 game with 12:42 remaining in the second period as KW claw within one. They saw control by KW. Here they come. McManus. Little pass will do far for the goal scorer Dalpy, and it's controlled now by Brampton. Up the floor, Adamson. Drop it off and get the forwards on the floor. Leaves it for Ty Scott. Scott. For Ford, back to Scott. 14 in the shot clock. Scott up high for Acton. Acton fights off the defense. Pass down low for Ford. Riley Ford trying to bust in, trying to split the double coverage. Gets a shot off. Shot in front. There's a great chance. But Medill makes the save. But great acrobatic effort there by Brampton. Now up the floor with it is KW. Richie Albert. They'll drop it off and go off for a change. Leaves it for Brennan. Kalen Brennan. Brennan has some open space. Comes in and shoots. And O'Toole closes the 5-hole just in time. There's a pass ahead for Bowen. Dante Bowen. Leaves it for Thompson. Darcy Thompson. Over for Donnelly. Working around now, it goes to Ward, Eric Ward. Over for Pulling down low, Donnelly, 4 on the shot clock. Can Donnelly get a chance? Here's a chance, a nice save by Medill. And a little slow to get up is Logan Donnelly. Felt that one. He's limping a little bit. Hopefully just a little bit of maybe a Charlie horse or something. He'll see if he gets back on the floor. We'll keep an eye on him. Ethan Fitton drops it off to the captain, Rosa. Under 11 to go here in the second. Rosa. It's the pass for Doxeter. Doxeter with it. Looking to pass. Let's feed a man down low. Gets the pass back. Having a little trouble with it. Gets it. 5 in the shot clock. Has to hurry. Throws it in on goal. Misses the goalie, and it'll be a shot clock violation against KW. Brampton get it back, and they'll bring it up the floor. Adamson. Ahead for Riley Ford. Ford. For Ty Scott. They work it back. For the shot. Oh, it's blocked fiercely in front. And now a break. Pass ahead. They're trying to hit Calvillian with it. But back is Brandon to pick it up, so thwarts that effort there by KW. There's a hack and a whack as Acton races up the floor with the ball. 20 in the shot. There's a pass in tight. And pushed off the ball is Brennan, or by Brennan, and look at the ball back to KW, and they'll bring it up again. Pass, trying to hit, and he does, but a play there. Working to Raz McManus. Off the Chancellor Doxter just misses. Back for Dalpy, 5 in the shot clock. They work it in. Have to hurry, but the shot clock will expire. Shot clock violation. Now O'Toole, the long feed ahead. Look at this, wide open. There's a chance, and oh, what a goal! Phoenix pulling over the shoulder. Are you kidding me? Highlight reel. And it's 4-2 Brampton. Watch this play by O'Toole to start this. The long headman feed. They work it down. Oh, and an over the shoulder shot by Phoenix, pulling some magic there, and it's a 4-2 lead for the Excelsiors with 9:22 remaining in the second period. Donnelly controls the faceoff, gets it ahead for Ederlin, but he flips it to his own bench, and it'll be KW ball. We'll start it right in front of the Excelsiors bench. Pass goes ahead for Rosa. Rosa works it for Brennan. Alan Brennan, 18 on the shot clock. Brennan sees some space. They work it back for Doxeter. Doxeter with it. Got back 7 on the shot clock. There's a shot kicked away by O'Toole, and he gobbled up the rebound before Doxeter's there to cash in. 4-2, Brampton leads. Now it's Riley Ford. And down for Ty Scott. Turn around for Pullen. Pullen. Back for Eric Ward. Over for Ford. Now it's intercepted by KW. They're going to try to get it ahead, but some good aggressive forechecking there by Brandon to try to free it up. But it's picked up. Scrambly play there, and the Excelsiors finish off. They'll pick it up. Gillingham comes up with it now. 7 Gillingham. Draws it for Riley Ford, and he'll race off as forwards back on for Brampton now. Try to increase the lead to 3. For Ward, Eric Ward. For Donnelly. Player's helmet is off, so he has to raise the floor. There's a chance and a goal for Brampton, wide open in front. It's Ty Scott. And it's a 5-2 Excelsiors lead. You can see the Excelsiors work the ball down low. Basically a free play there for Brampton, and wide open is Ty Scott. He makes no mistake putting it up and over Marcus Medill as the Kitchener-Waterloo player had to go off because of the helmet coming off. So a tough break there for KW as they were shorthanded for a moment because they couldn't get the player on in time. So 5-2 lead for the Excelsiors. We're nearing the halfway point of period 2 of this OJLL Futures Division game. Big scrum at center floor for that ball. Pops loose. Good work there by Rosa, the captain, to pick it up for KW. He's being double teamed. Triple team, look at the work he's doing. There's a chance and a save by O'Toole, but what an effort there by Rosa to get it in deep. Fresh 30 on the clock for the Braves. Rolf drops it off. Delayed penalty coming up to Brampton. There's a pass, shot, oh, and over the net. What a chance there for KW. Back for Rosa. Up to the high slot, a shot and a save. Connor Francis with a great shot. O'Toole makes save, and now we're going to a penalty call. It's going to be a holding. And it'll be a second power play of the game for the KW Braves with 7:08 remaining. Period number 2. And it'll be Seven Gillingham going off for the hold. KW will try to claw back to within 2 here on the power play. Shots 26-17 in favor of the Excelsiors, who are leading the game 5-2. Rosa. Manis. Dockstetter. Dalpy. Dockstetter. Rosa. Dockstetter. Rosa takes a shot, scores! The captain, Josh Rosa, checks 15 seconds into the penalty, and it's a 5-3 game. Great passing by the KW Braves, and it comes to Rosa. He just whips one from the high slot past O'Toole. That's a power play goal, and it's 5-3 Brampton. 6:52 to go here in period number 2. As you're enjoying this OJLL Futures action, which is sponsored by the Dairy Farmers of Ontario. Milk up. Here we go, back to the action now. Face off again. Donnelly knocks down his man. That'll be a fraction against Brampton, so it'll be KW ball. And Rosa will start the play. He has the latest goal in this one to get the Braves within 2. There's a pass on the bench. There's a chance, and it's off. So it went off the net. Thought it went off a white helmet, but nope. They're saying it's Brampton ball, so they'll bring up the floor. Vallejo. They'll drop it off to Scott and go off. Ty Scott. Over to Eric Ward. Back to Ty Scott. Scott moving in. Pass back for Ward. There's a pass. Nice chance there for Acton, but a better save by Medill. Here comes KW. Drop it off and get off in a change. That's Dockstetter taking the pass. There's a shot. Oh, save. O'Toole didn't know where it was. And the Brampton player steps in his crease. It'll be KW ball in deep. Chance here to get within 1. Now they'll work it around. Eamon Dockstetter. Drop it off for Dalpy. Dockstetter trying to get the pass over. The battle for that ball now. Only 10 on the shot clock. Excelsiors have it. Good work there by number 22, Nick McClure. He'll bring it up the floor. McClure has it. He'll drop it off and get the forwards on the floor. It's Riley forward with it again for Brampton. Back for Ty Scott. Over to Acton. Eric Acton. For Donnelly. Couldn't handle pass lane. There was 4 fighters. So takes a shot. Adela saving a good job there by Donnelly to knock it loose. But again, we got a fraction call there, and it'll be KW ball. Now it's Caden Brennan. Being it off for Dockstetter. Dockstetter thought about passing it. Now he does. A little bit hot to handle there for Francis coming off the bench. Francis off to Rosa. It's off his stick too, but he'll get it back off the glass. Rosa trying to get it in deep. Doesn't work. And Connor O'Toole will scoop it up with a big paddle and get it ahead for Viejo. Pass for Eric Ward. Ward. And it down low for Thompson. For Acton. Oh, Acton gets knocked down, and there's Keith. There's a shot. Rebound. Pass over, shoots. Oh, just wide by Brett Vince. But a fresh 30 now for Brampton. Acton to Vince. Vince winds, fires, saved by Medill, and he'll cover up and lead the ball there for KW, and he's going to ask for a timeout as he has some equipment issue there. Needs to adjust the helmet in tight, but it's been a busy night for him. He's made some great saves, especially in that first period to keep this close. A1 there again to keep this a 2-goal game for Brampton with 3:49 remaining in the second. Captain Rosa will lead the charge for the KW Braves. Rosa has it, juking and jiving down low, still has the ball. There's a pass in front, there's a shot, nice save by O'Toole. And they're saying it was a handball there, so no goal. Thought they had a rebound, didn't work. That was Mark Van Scheppen coming up the floor with it for the Excelsiors. Van Scheppen passes in, pass over the side. They'll work it back for Ty Scott. Back for Riley Ford. Riley Ford in the high slot. It's over. Chance now for Brampton. There's a shot blocked in front. Rebound goes to Logan Donnelly. Shot clock winding down. Has to hurry, but he misses the net. So a shot clock violation against the Excelsiors with 3:02 remaining. The ball will take a nice roll up the floor for KW, and they'll pick it up in offensive territory. Now Dalpy there, he loses the ball. Now a chance, oh, and a knockdown there. They're gonna have a penalty, I think a hold's coming up against KW. Let's see what the call is. Yes, like it'd be a referee too. It's a holding call. Could have been interference, anything, but it did definitely stop a scoring chance because he was up, he was gone if he was past him. I don't think KW liked the call too much, but it is a hold. And a power play, the first one of the night for Brampton to try to extend their lead here with 2:47 remaining in the second period. Seeing Dalpy to start. Pardon me, Eric Ward to start. Dalpy's with Kitchener. Scott back to Ward. Takes a shot, scores right through the 5-hole. Eric Ward just 9 seconds into the power play. And it's 6-3 Excelsiors. Didn't take very long for them to strike. Ball finds up to Eric Ward up high. Winds, fires, and finds lots of space through the 5-hole of Medill. And Brampton doubles their lead to 6-3 on the power play. So each team with a power play goal now tonight. They're nearing the end of the second period. Face-off win by Poland. They'll work it ahead for Bowen. Brampton has it again. Try something. Bowen gives it over to Fort Hilgowath. Laid down low now. There's a chance. There's a shot and a save this time by Medill off the stick of Brett Vince. Now a chance maybe on the break. Rolfe coming in alone. Rolfe shoots and a save by O'Toole. Gets an arm on it. Rolfe trying to work it back. Coming in to pick it up. Now it's a race again for the ball. Ciaviello now with it. Ciaviello, shot, scores! Owen Ciaviello gets one. It's a touchdown. Excelsior 7-3. Look at the work here by Owen. Picks up the ball at center court. He beats 3 KW defenders. Thought about passing. Makes the right decision to shoot, and he puts it into the bottom corner. As Owen C strikes for Brampton. And it's 7-3 Excelsiors with 1:55 to go. Period number 2. Face off again. Bowen trying to scoop it ahead. Picked up by Gillingham. Gillingham trying to get the forwards on for Brampton. There's a pass ahead. Riley Ford. Ford. Pass across. Shoots. And a save by Medill off of Logan Donnelly. They stepped in the crease. It'll be KW ball. Minute and a half to go. Oh, back over against KW. Tough break there. Brampton ball, here they come. Now it's a break. Here's Donnelly with a chance and a great save by Medill. Now it's Rosa up the floor with it. Rosa. Pass over to Dalpy. Doxeter. Rosa. Doxeter has it. 10 on the shot clock. Doxeter spins. Pass, shot, goal! Zane Dalpy gets a second of the night. And the KW gets a late goal, 7-4. Nice passing there, Doxeter. Or for Dalpy, and he'll rip one past O'Toole. And it's a 7-4 Brampton lead with 53 seconds remaining in period number 2. Good work there by Donnelly to put it ahead, but it's picked up by Rolfe. He has to hurry. It's a pass up, but an errant one, and it's picked up by Brampton. Good job there by Van Scheppen. He'll work it across. 30 seconds left in the period. Nice Scott. Scott gets a pass back. Trying to put it through a screen. Leaves it for Ford. Ford takes a shot. And a save by Medill. 13 left. And KW will call a timeout to get final possession of this period with 11 seconds left. 7-4, the KW Braves trail the Brampton Excelsiors in the second period. Let's look there, Marcus Medill. So far tonight he has 29 saves on 36 shots. His counterpart Connor O'Toole there going to the Brampton bench, getting a hand and a nice drink of water from the backup. He has 19 saves on 23 shots. Both goalies doing their job. Keep this a close one so far. Brampton trying to pull away, but Medill makes the saves when he has to keep it within 3. And then Brampton will have, Kitchener-Waterloo will have last possession of the period, trying to make this within 2. Heading into the third period. KWA some final instructions from the coaching staff to try to set something up here with 11 seconds. They're going to have to start way back in their own end. So let's see. They're going to race it up the floor. Let's see what they can do. Pass down low. Rosa. Doxter's a pass in, doesn't work, and time will run out in the second period of play. And after 2 periods, Brampton 7, Kitchener-Waterloo 4. You're watching the OJLL Futures Division on OJLL TV via the JVI Sports Network. Welcome back to the OJLL Futures Division, brought to you by the Dairy Farmers of Ontario. Milk Up. Alan Corcoran with you from the track in Oakville, Ontario. The Brampton Excelsiors lead the Kitchener-Waterloo Braves 7-4 here on OJLL TV and the JVI Sports Network. Both teams looking for their first win of this tournament, 0-3 so far, one game each remaining. Brampton will play Burlington tomorrow morning at 9. KW will play Six Nations at 10:30 to finish up the tournament, and we'll see after that how the playoffs will break down. But good learning experience for all these teams here to get some action with the big boys. The championship game tomorrow night, 8 o'clock of the Ontario Junior Lacrosse League. It'll be St. Catharines versus Brampton. That should be a dandy. Both great semifinals here earlier this afternoon. Lots of action in this tournament left to go as well. Championships and playoffs tomorrow. That was Doxter with it for KW. Doxter. There for Rosa. Dalpy takes a shot, kicked away by O'Toole to play. Mimico and Peterborough playing in the East Division right now over on the other side of the track. Our colleague Matt Carrick gets a call that one, so there's a stoppage there. You can do a quick check of that one and keep watching both games. Get two tablets going. There's a shot and a save. Rosa. Down low, there's a pass out front. Doesn't work and comes all the way back. And it's a back over violation against KW, so great real estate coming up for Brampton for the ball. Referee shall kick it over to the corner, and Brett Vince has it. Back for Acton. They're working around as Brampton. Chance now. It's Acton. Now it's Scott. Pass Scott. Wines fires and it bounces up and out of play. And KW will start the rush a minute 15 into the second period, or third period, I should say. We're into the final 15 minutes, unless we need some extra time. It doesn't like bonus lacrosse. Let's see what happens, though. KW has to come back. They're down 3. Working around. There's a shot. Fought off there by O'Toole. Fresh 30 on the clock for KW. It's Kyler Francis. Nice pass in there, but nobody can get it for KW. Wearing the black and purple. Brampton wearing the white with yellow and maroon trim. And off that, the war possession to Brampton with just under 2 minutes gone in the third period. B will go ahead to Logan Donnelly. We'll start ahead for Brampton, just down below our broadcast position. Donnelly drops it back for Riley Ford. Over for Scott. Donnelly. There's a chance. Scores! Nice play in tight, and Darcy Thompson finishes it off for Brampton, and now they're up 8-4. Here you look at the passing. Darcy Thompson takes a pass. He streaks in and puts it through the arm of Badil, and it's an 8-4 Brampton lead. 12:48 to go in the third. Our next game on this floor tonight, the last game of the evening in the OJLL Futures Division at 9 o'clock will be St. Catharines versus Oakville. Both teams are just down below us getting ready for that one, but we have some time left in this one, 12:43 and maybe more. But Kitchener-Waterloo has to get something going here quickly. They're down by 4. But in lacrosse, streaks can happen quickly if they can get on a roll. Let's see. Zane Dalpy. There's a couple tonight trying to get the hat trick. There's a pass in low. Doxter shoots, scores! And Ahelius Doxter. He had a hot streak so far in the tournament. He gets one on the board for KW, and it's an 8-5 score. See, they work it in for Doxter. He finds some space past O'Toole. And it's an 8-5 score. And like I said, anything can happen in lacrosse. Get a couple quick ones, streaks. And we have a game again. So a 3-goal deficit for KW to fight, but there's still 12:06 to go in the third period. Off the draw, it's scooped up by Pullen. Pullen Trying to pull the defenders. Oh, he makes some nice moves. Gets held there. Penalty coming up. Delayed one against KW. Now it's Brett Vince. Vince down low. Work it back for Eric Ward. Knocked down here. We might have another call. Let's see what happens. Whistle goes. I think it's going to be offsetting minors on that play, or is there going to be two against KW? Let's see. Or is it just the one? So I think we have two penalties against KW, holding the stick and a holding call. So a 5-on-3 advantage for Brampton to put this one away. Tough break here for the KW Braves, as they were building some momentum now, but they're down 2 men. 2 penalties, one for holding the stick, one for holding. So a 2-man advantage for Brampton. Let's see what they can do if they can get a couple goals here. Might ice this one tonight. Nice passing. Now they work it around. There's a pass back. Oh, a great save by Medill. And off that, it was off Eric Acton. KW get the ball back. And they're going to have some strong penalty killing here. They work it ahead for Dalpy. Dalpy all by himself, 1-on-4. But he's doing the thing and killing the clock. Gets it back for Kalen Brennan. Brennan, 20 on the shot clock. Drops it back for Rosa. Rosa. 8 on the shot clock, but they're killing off. They only have a minute 10 to go. Rosa has it. Puts it on goal, but it misses the net. Then it'll be a shot clock violation against KW, but they kill off some much-needed time of this 5-on-3 advantage for Brampton. It has 1 minute remaining. Bringing it up the floor gingerly is Donnelly. Logan Donnelly. For Ward. Ward gets it back. There's a pass out. Great sliding save by Medill. Off of Eric Acton, and the bench loves that for KW, but a fresh 30 on the clock. There's a shot. It's off the post by Eric Ward. Ward gets it back. Pass up by Donnelly. There's a shot well wide. Acton just, I should say, whistled it wide. Now it's Donnelly again. Acton back to the point. There's a shot. Scores! Eric Ward puts one in, and it's a power play goal, and it's 9-5 Brampton. You see the nice passing play, just a matter of time, and it's Eric Ward taking one and throwing it by the KW goalie, and they still have 25 seconds to work with. So they get 1 power play goal. Can they get a second here? They have a little bit of time to work with. They can get the draw. Let's see. So a 9-5 Brampton lead, 10:06 remaining in the third. And it's won by Brampton. There's 15 to go here. Oh, and the player gets knocked down. There's some good work. Like Covillion, they get it ahead. Starrett in there trying to get the ball for Brampton. He does. Starrett. Pass out front, but they will kill it off. But at least 1 power play goal and a 2-man advantage for Brampton. And 9:35 to go. There's a shot. Scores! And Brandon gets another one. It's Ty Scott, and it's 10-5. See there, you see Scott getting the pass. Makes one fake, and then he'll take a shot, and he puts it by. A little fist pump there to celebrate. They double their lead again. 10-5 with 9:27 remaining in the third. Out the draw will be KW ball, but a swing and a miss. Clock is still running, but I think the whistle went. There, they stop it now. And now it goes 9:10 remaining, third period. Work it back for Doxeter. He has the latest goal. Doxeter, nice behind the back feed, but nobody there for KW. Rabinopoulos with some tough D there, but KW, there's a pass down low. for Josh Rosa. Rosa trying to work in, lose the handle. But it'll be Brampton ball. They'll reset the shot clock with under 9 to go in regulation. Pass ahead for Eric Acton. Oh, Acton loses it. And it's an 8-second violation anyway, so it's KW ball. That was Dalpy. Back for Damon Dockstader. Dockstader has his pass knocked down, and Brampton in their battle. He's a big scramble for that ball right in front of the Brampton net. Still loose. And a good job there by O'Toole getting the big paddle out to gobble it up, and he'll start the play. Headman pass for Dante Bowen. Bowen, 2-on-1. Bowen takes a shot. Nice save by Medill, and he'll cover up. He thought about passing, took the shot, and Medill read it perfectly. 8 minutes to go. 10-5 Brampton lead. Now it's Fitton. Leaving it for Dalpy. Dalpy hits Francis coming. Francis streaks in, and he goes hard to the net. And he's a little slow to get up there. There's going to be a penalty call there as he got pushed into the goalie. Here's a look at it again. Yeah, the cross check there by Bowen as he drove Francis right into his netminder. O'Toole, the net came off, but everybody looks to be no worse for wear. But it will be a Kitchener-Waterloo power play as Bowen goes off for the cross check. With 7:45 to go. And it is going to be a double minor. So any hope for KW back in this game? Here's a 4-minute power play, so you can get a couple quick power play goals. So you've reached the halfway point, or nearing the halfway point of period number 3. Nice ball movement by KW. Dockstader has it. Back to Rosa. Get it back. They'll work it back. Dockstader, 10 on the shot clock. He winds, fires, it's blocked. Only 7 on the shot clock. Rosa has to hurry. They feed it down low. Here's a chance. Scores! Damon Dockstader puts in the power play goal, and it's 10-6. And they'll still have a power play to work with. You see the first shot there by his brother, Dockstader, get blocked. But a Damon moves in, splits the D, and puts one by O'Toole. He fooled him a little bit. And it's 10-6, and still a 2-minute power play for KW as they try to claw back in this one with 7:16 to go in the third. Off the draw, big battle between McManus and Donnelly. McManus scoops it up for KW, and they'll start their second power play of the double minor. They got 1 power play goal. Can they get a second and make it a 3-goal game? Dalpy draws it back to Damon Dockstader, who has the latest goal. Coming off the bench, Rosa, there's a pass across. Dalpy fakes the pass, 9 to shot clock. Dockstader is down to his brother, but a save by O'Toole, and they'll get a fresh 30 on the clock. Dockstader in for Rosa. Work it down low, they get it back. Dockstader, Dalpy, Dockstader, Dalpy. Takes a shot. Oh, and a save by O'Toole. He just got the 5-0 covered in time. He's a first defense with a minute to go in the power play for KW. Hustling up the floor to get it is Brampton. They do. Nice job there by Thompson. Thompson coming in shorthanded. Drop it back for Riley Ford. Over for Logan Donnelly. Work it down low for Brett Vince. There's a shot up high, and it just misses the net. And now the long feed ahead. Good job to knock it down by Dockstader with the chest. Dockstader will leave it for his brother, Damon. He'll start the play with 20 on the shot clock. 20 seconds to go in the power play as well. Double D. Francis, Dockstader. Dockstader, oh, the behind the back feed to his brother, and he just put it wide. Now it's Rosa. Francis in tight, there's a chance. Dalpy spins and fires wide. They get it back, they throw it on goal, but it's a shot clock violation as the power play expires. Out of the box is Bowen. Now the pass up ahead. Adamson coming in. Adamson shoots, and he put it wide. Back comes KW. Pass up ahead for Doxter. Doxter winds, fires, save. The rebound is there. And O'Toole leaves it for the defense. And Brampton picks it up with under 5 to go in the third period. A 10-6 Excelsiors lead. Now it's Grabanopoulos dropping it off for Pullen. Phoenix Pullen. Back for Donnelly. Donnelly having a little trouble, but he does get it before the Brampton, or Kitchener does. Now there's a chance. Pullen. Pass over. There's a shot. It's off a body. And the shot clock expires. Shot clock violation. Excelsiors. Under 4.5 to go here in the third period. Dropped off for Doxter. Doxter. Oh, pass doesn't work for Rosa. And it'll be a back over violation. Picked up. Here comes Brandon Bussin. Here's a chance. Oh, nice spin. Shoots. But not getting much on that shot was Darcy Thompson. An easy save there from Medill. He wanted a little more, I think, but just got caught up a little bit. Didn't want to step in the crease. Now Doxter will take the ball. He's got it behind himself. Now he gets it back. Regroups. Feeds it back. Doxter waiting for that pass. We'll get it in the high slot. 9 the shot clock. Doxter trying to find space. There's a feed in for Francis. That's falling down. He scores! What a job there by KW to get a goal. It's 10-7 with 3.5 to go. It's Kyler Francis taking the feed from Doxter, and while getting hit, falling down, he'll put it by O'Toole. What a goal. And it's 10-7. And you got a refreshment timeout here for the goalies. It's 10-7. And you can see there's the schedule coming up. We have 2 more games tonight over on the Red Rink, the East Division. It's Whitby against the Toronto Beaches at 9 p.m. And then coming up on this pad, it'll be St. Catharines versus Oakville at 9 p.m. I'll have to call that game, and the other game, Whitby and Toronto, will be called by the lacrosse boss himself, Matt Carrick. He's enjoying the Peterborough and Mimico right now. That is a tight battle. It's a 4-3 Peterborough game. So that's tight over there, and it's 10-7 here with 3:18 to go, and Kitchener-Waterloo in possession as they're trying to get back. There's a shot. It will just whistle high and wide, and it's scooped up by Brandon, bringing up the floor. And they work it back for Donnelly. Acton. For Vince, they'll work it around. 9 to shot clock. Comes Thompson, and Darcy Thompson shoots, scores! He gets it by the goaltender. A nice play there by Darcy Thompson, and it's an 11-7 Brampton lead with 2:41 to go. That might just do it. Here you see the nice fancy footwork by Thompson. He'll drive in hard to the net, and it just squeaks by the goaltender, and it's a 11-7 lead for Brampton. Shots are 42-31 in favor of the Excelsiors. Off the draw, it's Bowen there getting hacked and whacked. The ball pops out. Some hard hitting there. They're going to award possession to KW, and here they come, rushing up the floor. Rosa trying to hit Dalpy, doesn't work, and back comes Brampton with it. Slowly coming over center. And Sheppin will drop it off. For Donnelly, as he smiles at some of the St. Catharines players gathered watching the game just down below us. Donnelly Works it back, passes off a body. He'll regain the rebound, 8 on the shot clock. He'll take a shot, it's blocked. KW trying to pick it up. Doesn't. It's a shot clock violation against Brampton. I was pushing and shoving here. Donnelly trying to free it up. Doesn't work. But that's okay. He's going to give it a little stick tap there. No harm, no fouls. Some rough play. Here comes Doxter with it. Only a minute and a half to go. Spirited battle here tonight for KW. Just coming up a little bit too short. Let's see if they can get maybe a couple goals here to build some confidence for tomorrow morning's game. But here comes Brampton. Ederlin with it. Ederlin coming in. Untouched. It's a minute 15 to go. 11-7 Brampton. As they'll improve to 1-3 in futures play. The KW Braves will fall to 0-4. Both teams have one game remaining in group play tomorrow morning. It's Acton. Over for Poland, but he fires it wide. Shot clock violation against Brampton with just 55 seconds left in this one. So both teams will play tomorrow morning. 10:30 will be KW against Six Nations, and at 9 a.m. they're early, bright and early, Brampton and Burlington tomorrow morning. And we have one game left in this pad tonight. Oakville against St. Catharines. The player falling down, he gets the pass off, but he couldn't handle it cleanly. And it's brought back up the floor by the Excelsiors. It's Van Scheppen. Van Scheppen just trying to kill the clock here. He loses the ball. Rose over the spin. Pass up for Doxter. He goes in, a nice shoulder save by O'Toole to rob Doxter. An exclamation point on tonight's game right there by the Brampton netminder. Now it's Dante Bowen with it. As we just have 15 seconds left, Brampton will just kill off the clock. A nice hard-fought victory by the Excelsiors, their first one of the Futures tournament. As they will take this one 11-7 over the Kitchener-Waterloo Braves. The Braves fall to 0-4. Brampton improves to 1-3. So coming up in about 45 minutes here at JVI, it'll be St. Catharines against Oakville in West Division play. But once again, the final score of this one, Brampton 11, Kitchener-Waterloo 7. For a great crew behind the scenes on the JVI Sports Network and OJLL TV, this is Al Corkum signing off. We'll see you in about 45 minutes for Oakville St. Catharines. This has been the OJLL Futures Division Tournament on OJLL TV.